Well, Conor, before we look ahead to this weekend's game against Forest Green, what have you made of the first two games of the season so far?
I think we Tuesday night was very unlucky. I feel like we was more or less so in the game until 70 minutes. I feel like we got tired a little bit, and obviously they picked us up a little bit and had the fair few chances. But like I say, I feel like we dominated the game for most of it. Unlucky not to score. Myself, Keir. Just feel like we need that little bit of luck first to get the first goal. And Saturday, I feel like it was the first game of the season. It's always going to be like that. It's a bit of a ding dong, and we didn't get the ball down and play as much as we'd like to. And ideally, it didn't go in our favour by losing. But I feel like the lads, Tuesday was a bit of a bounce back, and now Saturday we're looking for the first win, and hopefully it comes.
What's it been like playing in front of a crowd again? Because I think it was just shy of 8,000 at Tranmere, over 2,000 on Tuesday night at home. It must be such a good atmosphere for players to play in front of that, having not done it for the last 12 months or so.
Yeah, obviously it helps a lot, because obviously when you're at home you feel like you've got the momentum. Going away, obviously, like I say, 8,000 fans there it's against us, but some of us choose not to take it in, and it's probably better like that. Like I say, hopefully Saturday the stadium's rocking and it gets behind us and it helps us in our favour get the win.
In those first two games, it has literally just been fine margins, hasn't it? The team have, it's clear for everyone to see, just what we're trying to implement here, and it's all about now getting that killer instinct in the final third, isn't it?
I feel like the gaffer's got a good group of players in together. I feel like it's going to take us a little bit longer than most teams in the league to gel, because we've had a bit of a disruptive pre-season. We've had a couple of games cancelled, so everyone else has kind of got the upper hand on over us. But we're not going to make that as an excuse. Obviously, we're going to go out and try and do the best we can. Like I say, I feel like we've got a good group with good players. We've got a bit of everything we need. Hopefully Saturday it just comes together and we can obviously get the 3 points and kick on from there.
And how important is it to have the right characters in the building as well? Because that seems to be such a key factor when the head coach is bringing players in. Having the right character and not just about the player who's going to be out there on the pitch.
Of course, we've got a bit. Like I say again, in the change room, we've got a bit of everything. We've got loud lads, we've got quiet lads, we've got lads that need to speak up when it needs to be told, and I feel like that comes a long way. It's a change room that probably gets you out on the pitch and gets you the win. The togetherness and the lads sticking together and grinding for each other.
You move into the game against Forest Green this week, and it's the first competitive home fixture in the league for pretty much 16-17 months. What are you expecting from Forest Green?
They're going to come at us. They're a good team. Obviously, we're not going to lay down and go under. We're going to go out there and attack just like we should every single week. And I feel like I say, they are a good team. They're not going to come here and get rolled over. We're going to stick together, try and break them down. Obviously, we'll work on them and play in the positions and the pockets that we need to play into, and then hopefully we can pick them off and exploit them.
You mentioned that variety of positions there. We've seen you in a number 10 role just behind Kieran Phillips on Tuesday night. We've seen you play as an out-and-out number 9 in the opening day. Is that something that you've clearly got in your game, that versatility?
I feel like I could probably play any position across the front 4, 9, 10, either side of the wings. Like I say, Tuesday night I feel like I felt a lot better than I did on Saturday against Tranmere, because I had a lot more of the ball and I could go and play and I could go and pick pockets off and find the passes that I needed to find. Whereas at Tranmere it was a bit difficult for me, because like I say at the start, the game was a bit of a ding dong. It was more set back and forward, and as a 9 on your own it is quite hard, and you do come unstuck sometimes. So like I say, hopefully we can get the ball down and try and play on Saturday.
And when you were in that number 10 role, you seem to, when you pick that ball up in the pocket, your first thought was, I'm going to drive forward. Does that suit you more than maybe the hold-up players, an out-and-out 9?
I think people would look at me and probably say that if you didn't know what I was about, you'd say I was more or less of a target man, which is completely the opposite. I'd rather get the ball off a centre midfielder, run, pick a pass, and obviously try and get back and score myself, than have to fight 2 centre halves. I'd say I'm probably better at getting the ball and running at people and making things happen than the lads relying on me to kick it up to me and hold it up a little bit.
And we're into the second of 3 home games. How important is it to have that backing of the home fans again? They're going to be such an important cog in this machine this year, aren't they?
Well, yeah, like I say, Saturday at Tranmere there was heard, definitely. There was heard more than the Tranmere fans at sometimes. Tuesday night obviously they helped us again. Like I say, it's a big factor when you're playing at home and you've got the home fans behind you, because they can rubber you up and get you going a bit more than you need to. So hopefully again Saturday it's the same sort of thing, and then we can like I say, build on and get that win.